Hey everyone, and welcome back to Based on the Bible. Today, we're diving into something truly powerful, something that has the potential to completely transform the way you live. We're talking about putting your life fully into God's hands. In a world that constantly tells us to rely on ourselves, to seek validation and security in others, the Bible offers a different path, a path of unwavering trust in the one who created us and knows us best. We've all been there, right? Trying to figure things out on our own, feeling overwhelmed, or putting our faith in people who ultimately let us down. But what if there was a better way? What if true peace and purpose come from releasing control and trusting God completely? Today, I want to share 5 incredible Bible verses that highlight the life-changing power of trusting God rather than ourselves or others. These verses have the potential to shift your perspective and bring you a deep sense of peace and direction. Let's get started. Our first verse comes from Proverbs 3 verses 5 to 6. Trust in the Lord with all your heart and lean not on your own understanding. In all your ways submit to him, and he will make your paths straight. Think about that for a moment. Lean not on your own understanding. How often do we try to figure everything out ourselves? We analyze, we overthink, we try to predict every outcome. But God's understanding is so much greater than ours. This verse encourages us to release that need for control and to trust that God's way is the best way, even when it doesn't make sense to us. When we submit our plans and our decisions to him, he promises to guide us. Verse 2, Matthew 6 verse 33. Our second life-changing verse is found in Matthew 6 verse 33. But seek first his kingdom and his righteousness, and all these things will be given to you as well. This verse flips our priorities. Instead of chasing after worldly possessions, status, or the approval of others, Jesus tells us to make God's kingdom our primary focus. When we prioritize our relationship with God and living according to his righteousness, he promises to provide everything else we truly need. This removes the anxiety of trying to secure our own future and places our dependence on God's provision. Verse 3, Jeremiah 17 verses 7 to 8. Next, we turn to Jeremiah 17 verses 7 to 8. But blessed is the one who trusts in the Lord, whose confidence is in him. They will be like a tree planted by the water that sends out its roots by the stream. It does not fear when heat comes. Its leaves are always green. It has no worries in a year of drought and never fails to bear fruit. What a powerful image. When we trust in the Lord, we become like a deeply rooted tree, drawing sustenance from a never-ending source. We are resilient in the face of challenges, we don't wither under pressure, and we continue to bear good fruit in our lives. This is the security and stability that comes from placing our confidence in God, not in the shifting sands of human opinion or our own limited abilities. Verse 4, Jeremiah 17 verse 5. Our fourth verse is a powerful warning and a clear direction. Jeremiah 17 verse 5. Cursed is the one who trusts in man, who depends on flesh for his strength, and whose heart turns away from the Lord. This verse highlights the danger of putting our ultimate trust in people. People are fallible, they will disappoint us, and they cannot provide the lasting security and fulfillment we crave. When our hearts turn away from the Lord and we place our dependence on human strength or wisdom, we are setting ourselves up for disappointment and ultimately, a life that is not rooted in true and lasting blessing. Verse 5, Psalm 118 verse 8. Finally, our fifth verse is Psalm 118 verse 8. It is better to take refuge in the Lord than to trust in humans. This verse is simple yet profound. It's a clear statement about where our priorities should lie. Taking refuge in the Lord means finding our safety, our security, and our hope in him. It's a conscious decision to turn to God first, knowing that he is our ultimate protector and provider. It's a reminder that while human connection is important, our deepest needs can only be met by God. So, there you have it, 5 powerful Bible verses that underscore the life-changing impact of trusting God with all our hearts. When we release the need to control everything, when we prioritize his kingdom, when we root our confidence in him, and when we recognize the limitations of human trust, we open ourselves up to a life filled with peace, purpose, and the unwavering guidance of our loving Father. I encourage you this week to really meditate on these verses. Where are you currently placing your trust? Is it in yourself, in other people, or are you truly surrendering your life to God? I promise you, when you choose to put your life in His hands and do what you know you need to do according to His will, you will experience a transformation like no other. Thanks for watching and being a part of the Based on the Bible community.